Hi, Aditya, can you hear me?
Yes, Jitesh, I can hear you.
Webinar is now live. You're the host.
Yes, yes, yes. Thank you so much. I will take it from here. Thank you. Hello, everyone. I welcome all of you to our sixth session today, I believe. And I hope that all of you have enjoyed your Diwali to the greatest. You have partied and done the festivities, rituals, and everything in a good manner. And as of me, I hope that you would have not burst too much of crackers and make the Diwali a little bit eco-friendly. But even if you have done that, so nothing bad. It's your call. My call is something different. Anyways, so on that note, happy Diwali to all of you. Those who have celebrated it yesterday and those who are going to celebrate it might be today after the session. Happy Diwali to everyone. I wish you a happy and safe Diwali. And let's just wait for some time for everyone to join because I can see that right now I am having only 16 attendees to the session. So that's quite a low count. So let's just wait for a few minutes. Let everyone join. In the meantime, those who have joined, as you know, the today's class is for the doubt session. Okay. So we have covered like 10, 12 modules as of now. So you all can just go through those modules. If you are having any doubts, which I believe that you would be surely be having, because if you have done all the modules way by way, then there would have been something that you might have to ask, because the modules are quite good, like informative and so. In the meantime, just go through them. If you have some screenshots and all which you have encountered during the practice sessions and all, just keep a track of that. And in a few minutes, we will start the session when everyone joins, and then I will be start taking your doubts. Okay. So just give us a few minutes to let everyone join, and then we'll be ready to go. Okay, Marnik, it's cohort 2 batch only. The link is the same. It's not the different. Every session is having the same link, so it's nothing to worry. Okay. Yes, Fatima, we have to complete the whole trail mix of created by Mr. Triptij, I believe. So we need to complete all of that, and we'll be doing that in the upcoming classes one by one. We have completed, I believe, nearly 30% of that trail mix as of now, and we'll be completing much more in the later modules in the upcoming classes for sure. Okay. Anyways, everyone, it's already 7 minutes past 6. So let's start the session or whatever participant we have. Although we have two of a participant count today, it's 19 only, but that's fine. Let's get started. So the first question is from Fatima. She is saying, okay, well, more thing, everyone. It might be that if I'm explaining a particular problem or something which you asked, in that meantime, if you ask some question in like the chat box, I might not have seen that or something like that. So if I have not answered your question in particular, please make sure to remind me again so that I can just look out for it. Okay. Because there could be several messages, I might miss some. So there's nothing to worry, just remind me of that. That's it. Okay, one more thing. Tell me, is there anyone here who's like it's first class? Okay? Is there anyone who's today first class? Okay? Is there anyone who have joined for the very first time today for the cohort 2 session? Okay, fine. It doesn't seem that all of you are the regular ones. I can recall the names as well. Fatima, Mumtaz, Marne, Sayantan, Ritika. Those are the usual names. Okay. So, Fatima, let me start sharing my screen and then I will see what I can do for you. Let me just start sharing my screen. Just give me a moment. Okay, so I hope my screen will be visible to all of you now. You can just arrange the screen a bit so that I can see your message and everything along with the chat box. Happy Diwali to you, Ajay. Okay. So you asked about customization module. So let me just go to that particular module first. Okay, Fatima, is your question regarding this particular module, customize the user interface for a recruiting app? Also, let me know if my voice is audible or not. Should I speak a bit louder or it's fine for you? Please let me know that. Happy Diwali, Anshul. Thanks, Marmik, for the appreciation. Thank you. But talking about that, okay, let me just first take the question, then I will go to that. Just before the duplicate management. Okay, you are talking about this one, customize a Salesforce object. Okay. Okay, you can do one thing, Fatima. Just share your screen. Let me know whether you can share or not. Can you share your screen, Fatima? If you can share your screen, just share your screen and let me know at which particular point you got an error or something. So guys, I am having a little bit of cold today, so if you hear some sneezing and all, please forgive me for that. That's not in my control. Okay, let me share the screen again in that case. Okay. But tell me which part are you having problems? Like enable account field history tracking, creating a validation rules, what one? Oh, oh. And by the way, talking about the ranks, Marmik, thanks for the appreciation. But the thing is, the ranks, which I personally believe is a good thing to get a boost, like to get a boost for the learning. But the actual thing is, like uh, you should be learning because the badges can be completed by like just going it through some going through some resource materials and all, it can be done. But the actual thing relates to learning. So focus more on learning, then batches will automatically come. If you are learning enough, the batches will be coming in the ranks will be getting higher. So take it as a secondary thing. Okay, just for the reference, nothing else. You are talking about customized record pages, Fatima. Fatima, please give your exact query, which module, which sub unit, so that we can be a little quicker. I am having two record page. Let me get to it. What error are you getting here? You are getting the error in the challenge part. It's always only the project only. Which but what error are you getting? Let me type in the error in the chat box. What it's saying, like something is not visible or they are unable to do it. When you are trying to verify this particular part, what is the error that you are getting? Just copy and paste the error in the chat box, Fatima. Okay, Marmik, you are getting having difficulty in understanding difference between app builder and record pages. Okay, apart from app page and home page, additional features of app builder. Okay, you are talking about Lightning app builder, right, Marmik? Okay. So, what the basic difference between record pages and Lightning App Builder is that we are, when we are talking about record pages is some not means like through App Builder we are creating record pages. Record pages is not separate things. Like, but if you are talking about record types, then that's a different thing. Okay. With the usage of App Builder, we are creating the three kind of app pages. That's your uh, app page, home page, and record page. That's what we're creating with App Builder. Okay. And record page is just a subcomponent of Lightning App Builder. So that's according to what you have asked. If your question is relating to record types, then the thing is different. Okay. Fatima, I'm still waiting for your error that you might have been getting. Any specific step you have stuck or something like that. You need to give me the specifics, Fatima, a little bit so that I can because I cannot do all the steps from start to end. Okay, Ajay is saying my screen is not visible to him. Okay, you also can't see the screen. Why? Can others see my screen or not? Okay, let me share it again. Just give me a minute. Let me share it again. Okay, is it visible now? Just mouse pointer is visible. How come, yeah? Okay. Let give me a minute and let me share the entire screen. That might work. Let's see. Let me know now that can you share my screen? Can you see my screen? Is it visible now, everyone? Okay, might be some technical glitch. Nothing to worry. It's visible now. That's fine. Fatima, see on my screen. Give me the error. Like, see, if I will click here, verify step to earn 100 points. Definitely, it will give me error right now because I have not done these things in this particular playground. Okay, I might have done it some in some other playground. See, when I clicked on the verify button, it gave me this error. Okay, so you might be getting this some similar error. Copy that error and paste it in the chat box like this. Okay, do like this. Fatima, I can do a revision of this particular app, but this particular unit. But the problem is that for making you revise that particular unit, I need to complete the first four parts as well, five parts as well. Okay, if I will be doing all that parts, it will take the whole time. Or you can, if you are comfortable, then you can just share your screen. That's fine for me. I will just have a look on your screen. That's all. Marnik, is your dot resolved or you still have some questions relating to that? And others, whatever doubts you have, please put in the chat box. Today's class is meant for doubts. Sure. So record types is something like you want to provide two interfaces for separate people. Like if I page a same record page like this, like if I am opening this contacts option, okay, if I am viewing this particular contact, something whatever you might have, then the view that we are seeing here, you know, this could be different for different set of users. For example, in a company, if I am the HR, I can see the all the records, all the details, whatever employee have, like their PAN number, account number, mobile number, whatsoever. But another colleague of mine should not be able to see my confidential details, like my personal identifiable information, that Aadhaar card, PAN card, and all. He should not see it. What he can see, just my mobile number, name, that's it, or might be date of birth, let's say. That's it. So now to do that, there could be two options. The very first option could be that I can create simple like visibility rules that we have discussed in the previous class. Visibility rules we had done, like applying filters, like some employees a salesperson with salary 15,000 and all. So we can do the visibility rules part. That's fine. Like we can just give provide that the profile should be salesperson or something like that. Let's say, but if we have to keep doing that for repetitive time, that could be difficult or time consuming most in most of the cases. Let's say. So what would be the better option? We can create separate pages with just some slight changes. For like example, right now on your screen, you can see a page. I can go on the app builder. Let me just show you. Let me go to the app builder page. Okay, here on the page you can see I am having clone options. Okay, so in the last class we have created some pages. Let's see this new home page. Let's say, okay, not new home page. We have created a record page. We have created some record pages as well. So let's see where is the record page. Yeah, here we have a new opportunity page. Okay, so like if I, yes, this is the opportunity page only. So like if I want to create a replica of this opportunity page with some slight changes only, okay. For example, then what we can do, we can just clone it. So let's click on clone button. Let's clone the page. Okay. Now it's the new opportunity page clone version. Let's change it name. Let's give it another name. Let's say new opportunity page trial. You can see the API name is already changed, new opportunity page one, because the API name is are the unique ID. It cannot be the same for two pages, so it's already got changed. Okay. Now what I want in this particular page, that I don't want the details to be for let's say the system information to be visible for certain records. Okay. I am deleting this one. Also, I don't want this chatter component. Let's just suppose that. Okay. So let me just delete this component as well. Let's delete it. So now this is a new interface, a new record page customization that we have done. Now let's save it. Okay. And then let's activate it. Okay. Let's go to activate, and now in the app record type and profile, let us assign it to some particular record type. So I believe we have activated it for the sales app only. So sales. Next, let it be for desktop and phone again. Next, now record type. Right now we are having only master. So for the time's sake, let's create a new record type quickly to demonstrate only. It's nothing that we need to do for the part completion. Just to answer your queries. Okay, so let's go to the opportunity object. I believe that you all have done the record type creation. So I'm just doing it quickly. Opportunity record types. We are having no items to display because that's the default one only that we are having. So let's create a new record type. It says opposite record type currently do not have any active sales process there. You must create a sales process. Okay. So right now we have not you are not having any sales processes. That's why it's not allowing to us to create a new record type. Otherwise you would have you would have created. Okay. Because these objects are interlinked. That's why. Okay. If there are some relationship between some objects, we get some problems. Not problems. Get some restriction. So that's why there is no option. But let's suppose if you would have been having that option. Okay, let's try it for some other account. Let's see for this one if it allows. Let's try to create a new record type if it allows. Okay, it's allowing here. So existing record type master, record type label. Just provide it some label like say trial. Record type name. Let's give it the same. Let it be a label for all the profiles. Next. Now it says apply one layout to all profiles. So I'm giving, let it be like the same thing. Okay, for everyone, account layout and everything. Okay, and let's just save it. Now let's go back to our app creation page. Okay, let's just cancel back because we have done the things on the different object. So okay, that thing won't be available here anyway. So we need to create a new account record page for that. Okay, so let's suppose that if we have that particular thing, if we would have created this record page for account, then in this particular option, we could have got the option of master and trial. Then we could have selected the trial here. Then we would have saved it. Now, whoever will be whichever profiles are meant for the record type trial would be seeing this page instead of the previous page that we have created. Yeah, in certain cases, like if we have created some relationships, it's not that we have to create, it's asking for processes, like any particular approval process or something that we need to create. That's a different thing. Okay, we'll discuss it in the later steps. We'll discuss it, Marvin. Please wait for that. Okay. So record types are basically just the different kinds of view that your organization peoples can have based upon their job profile and all. Okay. And that we can do from this app page creation page. We can activate the particular page or a particular record type so that we don't need to do some repetitive task. Okay. Like if the same thing I would have required to done, I would have pushed the visibility filters like this one every point. Okay, so instead of that, I can just create a new app page by cloning, delete some fields, and boom, we are ready to go. Because anyways, we don't want any conditions for those particular things. Okay, so Marvel, did you got it? Is that clear? Did you got some better idea? Please let me know. That's great. That's great, Mamek. Please go through that. See what happens as I said to Fatima as well. To like I need to have some specifics at a certain moments to like demonstrate a particular thing because there are several steps involved. As a trainer, I cannot keep doing the same like repeat the same steps again and again or all the classes. So if you would be giving me some actual things like actual specific doubts and something, I can do that. Okay. Also, let me know is my screen visible or not because I have reshared it. So is it visible for everyone or not? Please let me know. Okay. Okay, you are seeing the black. I don't know what's happening today. It's some technical issues, I believe. Anyways, no problem. I can share the entire screen. Okay. Others, please ask your another doubts, whatever you have. Just post your doubts. If you have any specific, particular, like conceptual doubts, then just post your question. If you are getting any errors while completing the challenges, okay, then take that, copy that particular error that you are getting when you click on the verify challenge button and post that error in the chat box. Okay, do like that. Okay, hi, Kanamuri. Anyone having any doubts, please feel free to reach out in the chat box. Okay, tell me how many of you have completed these two modules, Flow Builder Basics and Build a Simple Flow. Ritika has completed, Rama has completed. Okay, great. What about others? So completed, good. Completed one, other one is going. Okay, great, great. I got five responses. What about others? I have 29 people in the chat right now. What about others? Fatima going on. Okay. Okay, everyone, just answer me one question, a simple question. Uh, I'm typing a question in the chat box. Please answer it in yes or no, and provide the if you are saying no, provide me a reason for that as well. Okay. Okay, everyone, I have given asked a simple question in the chat box. Please give me a yes or no. Can we create a master detail relationship between two objects if some records are already created on those objects? Okay, like can we do that? Yes or no, please. Okay, Rama said no. What about others? Okay, Ritika also said no. Why? What about others? Fatima, Marme, Ajay, Ashok. Can we do that? Can we create or not? If not, why? If yes, why? Also state the reason. Because if you just say yes or no, that would be like a 50-50 what we saw in KBC and all. Okay. Reasons, please state your reasons as well. A very generic question. It's not a difficult one. So Marmik said yes by creating another new field on both detailed and master and relating it on master. Okay. Okay. What about others? Everyone, please respond. Please give some response in the chat box. It will be great to see your views coming in. Okay, Marmik, I'm not talking about the junction object as of now. Okay, I'm just asking about the simple relationship creation part. Okay, from this model data modeling. If you are taking the answer of junction object, that's fine. But still, we are not dealing with that. I'm just asking about the relationship creation. Okay. What about others? Okay, yes. Without junction object, no. Fatima, Ajay, are you there? I can see 29 participants, but only 4 or 5 are responding. Aditi, Kamath, Sayantan, Rishabh. Okay, Fatima. Fatima said yes, we can do. Great. Okay, so the answer is no. You cannot create a master detail relationship between two objects if some records are already created on them. Okay, you cannot create. Then the question arises like if I want to create, still I want to create, then what should we do? Well, first of all, what we need to do that we need to delete the record that we have created on the objects. Okay, then only we can do that, create the master data relationship. The region, can anyone tell me the region? Because none of you have specified any region for node. Rama and Ritika, why can't we create? You said no. Can you specify me the region, please? Your answer is correct. We cannot create, but any region that you have in mind, please let me know. Anything specific? Or Marmik, you can you have also said no. Why? Why can't we create? It's just a relationship, but still, why cannot we create that? Correct, absolutely correct, Marmik. Great, great, well done. So, in a master data relationship, what we usually create, we create a one-to-one kind of relationship. So, all the entities, whatever the records that we have created, should be linked with each other. So if we already have one record created, it's obvious that record has not been linked to any particular record on the child object. And that's where the things get messy up. Okay. So we cannot do that. And that's why we cannot create any master data relationship if we have some records pre-created on the object. And how can we rectify that? We just need to delete that particular record and then we are ready to create the master data relationship. That's fine. Okay, just a basic concept because you are guys are not answering any question, asking any question, so I thought I should ask some. Okay, okay, one more question, just like this one. I want and I would love if everyone will be responding in the chat box. Okay. Uh, yes, yes. Correct, Ritika. That's what we just discussed. Thank you. Okay. Now I have given you a second question in the chat box. The question is very basic one. Can we create some custom components using IDEs? Like any IDE that you might have been using, like say Microsoft Visual Studio or anything else, whatever we have. Can we create some custom components using those IDs? If yes, how can we create? If no, why cannot we create? Okay, just give me your answers in the chat box. In the last class only, we saw some custom components thing in the Lightning App Builder interface. Sorry, Lightning App Builder module. Everyone, please keep your answers coming in. I will be glad if you all will respond to the questions. Okay. Fatima said yes, we can. Fatima, then please state how can we. As I said, state reasons for your answer. Whatever you are saying, yes or no, please state reason or the process. If yes, then how? If no, why? Please state your reason. Where Rama said, yes, sir, we can create custom components by using Lightning platform. Hey, Rama, what do you mean by Lightning platform in specific? You meant the Salesforce platform, like the Trailhead, the your org, or some other ID or something like that? Because I have asked the question in a specific of IDE. Okay, that's your integrated development environment, like Microsoft Visual Studio Code and all. Okay, Fatima says create a new project in the ID. Okay, IDE. I thought you missed the E. Anyway, that's fine. You configure it for your desired programming language and framework. Let me just check whether do we have that particular component or not. Let me just check. What about others? Please fill the chat box with your answers. Will you do that? Okay, so let me get to the answer part. Yes, we can. We can create custom components using IDEs, but mostly it will be preferable with the Microsoft Visual Studio Code. Okay, the Microsoft VS Code. Why? Because in Microsoft Studio we get some Salesforce plugins inbuilt. Okay, let me just show you that. I would have some projects created over here. Let me just demonstrate you those things. Yes. Sorry, I'm having cough and cold and all. Okay, so it's a Microsoft Visual Studio Code screen. If you know that VS Code has several plugins that we can integrate. So here in this particular part, you can go to the extensions, and in the extensions, if you will search for, let's say, Salesforce, you can see there are several Salesforce extension pack and all those things available here. As you can see, I have installed two Salesforce extensions, Salesforce CLI integration and extension pack. It's already there. I can just restart them. It will be restarted for me. Okay. Now, after that, as Fatima said, we can create a new project by going into file, new code project and all. I can create a new project and then we can do the things, whatever you want. Okay. Right now, I have a project created here, bike card and all. Okay. So I need to run a few commands as provided. Okay. I can do control shift P, let's say. Then I need to first authorize an org. Okay. It's Salesforce extension pack, Marmik. So you can go here in the particular part. First, you need to connect your org. Okay, then only the things can be like integrated. Okay, it's not okay. So for that, you need to first authorize an org. You will just click on authorize an org, then you can leave the project default thing. Nothing much to do. Just press enter, and then it will open a separate window for it. So in this particular window, you need to log in with your Salesforce credentials. Okay. And by the way, coming to this, can anyone tell me how can we obtain our sales trailhead credentials or our org credentials? How can we have that? How can we reset or how can we get our trailhead playground username and password? Can anyone tell me that? What steps should I do to get my trailhead playground username and password? Right. Right, Mavi. What do we need to do? We need to go to the starter app, playground starter, and here I can see get your login credentials. I can just go here and I can see my trainer playground. It's not coming in here. It might be some technical error. Again, I don't know why we are getting some technical errors today. Anyways, I can click on reset my password and I can then I can have the password as well for my playground. From those passwords, I need to log in here, and after logging in, I will go back to my VS Studio code, okay, like this, and then I can run another command, Control Shift P, just a minute, Control Shift P. I can just say deploy the source to org, okay, from here, and then this particular app will be deployed in my Trailhead playground. Right now, it's some different playground that I have integrated. I don't remember which one it is because I might have deleted that playground as well. I used to create multiple playgrounds at all times. We have to like teach a lot of sessions. I might forget that. Let's see. It will open an org for me. Okay, the authorized and org is already running. That's why it's not going to have that because I have deleted that things. Okay. Okay. So in this way, I can just deploy the app, whatever I have done. Like you can see, I am having a bike card app here. Let me just open another project. There will be a project named Hello World. Let me just check for it. It's not here. Source app name. Okay, I might have deleted that one. Anyway. So in every project you can have the HTML, JS, JSON file, and all the things. You can just create everything whatever you want to have, like in a completely customized manner, and then you can just deploy those particular org to your Tailhead playground. Once you will deploy that, those particular components will be available here in this particular part, like opportunity alert and all. Then you can just drag and drop, and then have that particular component on your screen. Okay. So this is the way in which we can create our custom components through IDs, and we can just deploy them to our playground and we can start using them on our Salesforce pages. Okay. I hope that's some additional information you might have got today, apart from the playlist thing. Did everyone got some idea of it? How to do the things using VS Code? How can you create custom components and everything? Did you got some good idea? Let me know. Not really. Oh, nothing to worry, Fatima, because in most likely it will be in our upcoming modules. So then we can just do a complete hands-on and you'll be able to get it. Nothing to worry. That's fine. If you can just specify which step you didn't get, I can reiterate that. Okay. So the coding language that you need to pick up for Salesforce developer is Apex. Okay. That's what the Salesforce platform supports. We will be doing that Apex thing in like let's say the fourth class from now when we'll be starting these particular modules. Where it is Apex basics for admins, SOQL for admins, and all these modules. Then we'll be doing that particular part. What about Java, Python, SQL, and Python? Sir? See, SQL is good. Okay, like if you, as I said, that if you know some language, I am by like previously, whatever language it is, Java and or .NET or Python, you must be knowing the logics behind writing the codes. Then, okay, like every language, whatever language you will be writing the codes, the logics, the loops kind of things remains the same. So the syntax gets different. Okay, so if you have previous knowledge of any particular language, Java, SQL, by the way, not SQL, because SQL is a query language, so different thing. Okay, Java or Python, let's say, then it will be much more easier for you to learn Apex, first thing. Okay. Second, if you don't even know about Java, Python, that's fine, because anyways, in the classes, we'll be doing it from the very beginning. Okay. Like we'll be starting from the basics of Apex. We'll be trying to get the logics and everything properly along with the syntax. Even if you don't know, it's fine. Completely okay for that. So talking about SQL, so we have a modified version of SQL here in our Salesforce platform. That's called SOQL and SOSL. Okay, that we'll be discussing in the upcoming classes. So we'll be again getting it from the basics again. So it's fine. Nothing to worry on that part. Okay, on that note, as Fatima says that she is from non-tech. So whoever in are from non-tech right now in my in the class, can you please raise your hand so that we have an idea how many of you are completely from non-tech, don't have any specific language or programming knowledge? Just raise your hands if you are from non-tech. Okay. Although that doesn't matter like for the class, but just for an idea, let me see how many of you are from non-tech. Raise your hands, please, if you are from non-tech backgrounds, BCom, BA, something like that. If you are, okay, I believe that all of you heard the crackers bursting behind me. I cannot do anything with that. Okay, I'm saying the thing again. Whoever are from non-tech backgrounds, kindly raise your hands so that I can have an idea how many of you are from non-tech and how many are from tech backgrounds. Just raise your hand. Okay, now it's okay. Then Kamran and Fatima, two persons are from non-tech, it seems. Others are from the tech background only. No, Fatima, I don't think that you are the only one. It's just that others are not responding at this particular moment. Uh, you trust me, you will know you are not the only one. I can bet on that. Okay, don't feel bad about it. And even if you feel like you are the only one, feel enlightened that you are the only one to take a bold step. Okay, it's fine. I'm afraid that I don't know what that means, Fatima. Uh, like the exact meaning of that particular word, I don't know. I can pronounce it, but yeah, sure, surely. Fatima. Yes, everyone, any doubts that you might be having, please put it in the chat box. I am repeating the thing that this particular session is for doubts only. Any problem, any error that you might have gotten in the previous modules, because we have done a significant part of the trade mix now. Okay? It's the sixth class today. So we have completed nearly 11 hours of the training. I have done nearly 12, 13 modules, and there should be some doubts that I'm expecting from you all. So whatever doubts you have, please put in the chat box. Please utilize the time. I know that you all might have some things for the festive season right now. Diwali is going on. The crackers are bursting right behind me and all. I completely understand. You might have some things, but trust me, the time that we are having right now in the session is very crucial, and we should utilize it to the fullest. So whatever doubts you have, please keep that coming in. I will be more than happy to answer all of them. Fatima, the classes will go on for like 3 months, starting from 14th September. So we'll be having that much time to complete the module. It's a 12 week course. Okay. So we have done like 3 weeks, I believe, right now. Yeah, 3 weeks. So we are having a lot of. No, not 14th. Yes, yes, 14th October. Yes, correct. They have started the class on 14th October, so it will go till like 14th January or something, I believe. I need to check the calendar. I don't remember it exactly. But you will be having ample of time for the module completion. Don't worry. Okay, 30 December is the last. Yeah, yeah, October, November, December, 3 months like that. Yes, yes. During this period, you have to complete. Correct. And as I said, see everyone, this is a common thing that happens to everyone whoever do the self-paced learning kind of things. Okay, like what happens that whenever we are trying to complete the modules, the badges, and everything, as we have the instructions in front of us, most probably because of our basic psychological thing, our focus moves more towards like this, the following the steps instead of learning. So I advise all of you to please keep your focus towards learning, not just the completion of badges and everything. Okay, try to learn, not just complete. Okay? And this is a basic thing which happens with everyone, even with me. So it's fine. If you are having those things, if you are just completing the badges, please don't do that. Try to learn first. Then the badges will obviously be completed. Okay. It's nice to be greedy, Fatima, but try to be greedy for the knowledge, not for the points. Everyone, it's nice to have a kidding environment. I think. Nice, good. Yes, everyone, please try to do the modules and whatever doubts you have, please post that in the chat box so that we can just discuss the things. And one more thing is that if you are just thinking that this doubt will be a silly one or something like that, please don't think so. Because it might be that some other person will be sitting at their home with the in this particular session and will be thinking that it would be foolish to ask this particular thing, and because of the lack of courage, they are not asking. So just take up the part, ask whatever you need to ask, and we will be trying to resolve all your queries. So whatever doubts you have, please post in the chat box. Anyone having any questions, please put that in the chat box. Yes, Rama, please ask. Please type it in the chat box. Okay, let me just see. Customize the okay. Customize the user interface for recruiting app. We're talking about this module only now, or something. Okay, improve data quality. Sorry, let's read the module. Improve data quality for a recruiting app. This is what you are asking. Which unit? First, second, or third? Okay, do one thing, Rama. I'm stopping my screen sharing. Please share your screen and tell me what the error is. Okay, please share your screen, Rama. Sure. Okay, you can share the photo, Rama. Okay, everyone, please make sure it's a humble request and an advice as well that whenever you join your session, whenever you join this session, please join it from your laptops. Okay, because to do all these tasks, whatever we are doing in the modules and everything, that's not will be like too much good on your mobile. Okay, use your laptop, not your phone. Join your the classes from your laptops also and do the everything on class on laptop itself so that we can make the things quicker. Don't use your mobile. If any of you are using your mobile phones for joining the session, please don't do. Use your laptops. Okay. Rama, I am still waiting for your screen sharing or photo, whatever you can. Everyone, I'm repeating this thing again. If you have any doubts, please feel free, don't hesitate to put your questions in the chat box. Okay? If you want to share your screen, let me know. Then I will allow you to share for sure. You can share and we can resolve the doubts. Whatever you have, please post that in the chat box. Kanumuri, there is no voice because I was not speaking. Okay. I am waiting for all of you to put down your doubts, queries, errors, whatever you have in the chat box so that I can answer them. Okay. Yes, you are hearing it now because I am speaking right now. Okay. Anyone having any doubts, please post that in the chat box so that we can discuss that and we can just get it through. We have 33 minutes more left in the session. Any doubts you have, please do the lab modules. Anything, anywhere you are getting stuck, let me know. We'll resolve it together. In that case, if you are not having any doubts, uh, let me ask some another question from you all to get the class little engaged. Let's go with a basic one right now. What is the maximum number of playgrounds we can have on Playland? Great, Marmik, Fatima. Great to see that you are here. And okay, what about others? Okay, so you have done a bit about the approval processes where you have built, I believe, you have done the build and discount approval process module. So let me know the difference that you have seen between approval processes and the flow builder because you have done both of them. Let me know some differences between them. Everyone, please respond to the question. What to the question that I have just posted. Whatever is the difference you might have observed, please type it in the chat. Everyone, please respond. What is the difference between approval processes and the flow builder? Where what could be the scenarios in which we can use these two processes? Okay, give me some scenarios where we can use approval process and some scenarios where we can use the flow builder thing. Okay, so Fatima is saying approval processes are used to automate the approvals of reports and the visual workforce for automating business processes. Okay, that's correct. But then what about flow builder, Fatima? Mention the difference between these two. What about others? Marmek, Santani, Ritika, Rama. What about you guys? Aditi, others? I can see a lot of names. Okay, so approval processes for fixed number of steps. Then what about flow builder? I am asking for the difference. Okay, Fatima, that's correct. That is that. That's correct. Absolutely correct. But please give me a particular scenario for it, particular example where we can like apply these things. Okay, Ritika, that what you have written is absolutely correct, but please give me some examples so to see, like scenarios where you can apply these things. And then routine mails can be scenario for approvals. Okay. Marvin, I believe think that you need to elaborate that scenario a little bit. So this particular thing that we have written is not applicable for any processes, you know. So Ashok is saying approval processes approve or reject a particular task. That's correct. So, but I'm asking what certain scenario that you can have. See, you can keep doing multiple modules and all those things, but you need to understand that where you will be implementing these things. Okay. Otherwise, how will you do it in like real time environment? Great, great, Ritika and Fatima. Great. So Ritika said that approval processes can be used for like salespersons who like get approval for a specific discount percentage. As you might have seen in the this build a discount approval processes module, where we have done the same thing. I believe we have set the discount percentage to something greater than 0.5 or something for specific persons and all. That we have done in that particular module. Okay, so that's correct. And for the flow builder, Fatima said that onboarding your flow builder expense reports to approve. Okay, great, great, great. Nice, nice. Okay, yeah, Marmik, that's correct. If a company is doing some interview rounds and everything, they want to send updates based upon the approval thing, whether their candidates are having it approved or not. That things can be done by the approval processes for sure, where we can just build some email template that you might have done in the previous module. Okay, and the approval section that also respective candidates can get a mail that you have candidates has been approved or rejected and so and so all the things. That's great. Nice, nice. Nice to see that you guys are getting the concepts, not just doing the modules. Thank you. That's great. So as you guys said, approval processes are meant when we would like to create some approval thing, approve or reject kind of scenarios for a specific object. If you have noticed, then when we created the approval process, we created the approval process on a single object. We are not integrating multiple objects in the approval processes. Okay. So in that scenario where you need to automate the processes, some routine mail delivery or message delivery or anything like that, we can do the approval process part. On the other hand, flow builder is something that we use for like to have a certain window kind of thing to get through the processes one by one. Okay, and get through a certain number of steps one by one that will be finite. Okay, like once candidate has onboarded by filling all the details on that like say sign up page, then there should be a decision box after that decision statement that if the candidate has more than 70% marks in the class 12, he should be said moved to the next round. Otherwise, he should be not moved to the next one. Okay. Then, if he has moved, then a certain screen can be there where he needs to fill all his graduation academic details and everything. Or if on that basis certain decisions can be taken and so where they can be basically where they can be multiple steps involved on the basis of certain conditions or all that thing, we can use the flow builder. Okay, so that's what the differences between the two. And these differences need to be understood properly so that we can take the appropriate decision while creating a Salesforce infrastructure in a real-time manner, you know. So that's an essential thing that you should also learn. I hope that's clear for everyone. What is the difference between these two? Please give me a yes or no to caught the things clearly. Or you can just raise your hands if you want, that's fine. Only Fatima responded. What about others? You are getting some issues. You didn't got the thing. Let me know. Any doubt that you might have on that particular point? Okay. It seems that this particular concept is clear to everyone. I'm taking the silence for yes. It's clear for everyone. On that note, let me give you some. Let's discuss some other topic in this. Okay. So tell me, what are the few limitations and benefits of using schema builder over the step-by-step wizard for object or field creation, or let's say for data modeling in general? Okay, so Marmik said query level securities are not applied when using schema builder, so that counts as one limitation. But any Marmik, I asked for both limitations and benefits. So kindly provide the benefits as well. Everyone, please respond. Okay, Fatima said visual. Okay, no problem. I'll make that happen. It's Diwali. Crackers are meant to be busted. Visual representation, faster development, improved data integrity, customization, reusability developers. Yes, absolutely correct, Fatima. Well done. What about others? Anything else that anyone would like to add or say? Please type it in the chat box. Also, everyone, I have pasted the name of two modules in the chat box. Approved records with auto approval processes and automate business processes for a recruiting app. These two will be your assignment for the for today. Okay, that we'll be doing two modules: approve records with approval processes and automate business processes for a recruiting app. In these two particular modules, you will be exploring the approval processes. You have already done that in the bill discount approval process part. So it will be just a mere revision with a few functionalities added in them. Okay, so nothing much more of a difficult task. You can just go through the things and you will be able to do it very well. Okay, so that will be your assignment for the today class. Please go through that and complete the things before our next class. And our next class is, I believe, scheduled to be on 7th or 8th something. So let me just check it. Yeah, our next class is on 7th. So you have a good number of days to go through all the things. If we have not yet went through all of the things, please go through that. Don't just focus on completing the badges, focus on learning and repeating the thing. Bring me your doubts, post that drops in the Telegram group. Make sure you are learning. Okay, learning is crucial. I'm repeating this thing again and again because I know what happens in general. Like maybe our focus gets transferred on completing the steps only. Okay, please don't do that. Focus on learning. Bring your doubts to me, and I will be more than happy to resolve them. Okay, and obviously we'll be having some good discussion if you are participating. Okay. Also, right now I have given you one question, so everyone please respond to that so that I can see how much you are aware of the schema builder and everything. I got some good responses from Fatima and Marmik, and I'm waiting for others. We have 5 more minutes to go. Anyone having any feedback, any suggestion, any query, please type it in the chat box. You're welcome, Fatima. Anyone having any doubts, queries, please type in the chat box. Additionally, if you have any feedbacks for me, any certain things that I can improve or you want to be improved in the sessions, please feel free to type that. Do not hesitate. I will be more than happy to incorporate your suggestions in the upcoming sessions. So please do, if you have anything, please post that in the chat box. Yes, Fatima, this trail mix is our course for these particular sessions. So we'll be going through this trail mix one for the developer part. Okay. Additionally, if you want other resources or anything, let me know. I will try my best to provide you with the most accurate thing that I can do. Or any guideline, if I will be more than happy to assist you in that for everyone. You mean after this sessions or after this trail mix? Okay, after this training, you should go for the certification exam first of all. That's for everyone. After these sessions, please try to go for the certificate global certification exam for Salesforce Platform Developer One because this course is meant to prepare you for that. Okay, obviously, towards the end of the course, I will be sharing you some practice sets, some resources that you can look out for the preparation. And then after you have been globally certified, obviously you should look out for the jobs at the last end objective for these trainings and for you guys, for everyone, is to get some into some good job roles with some good packages. Nothing to hide on that part. So obviously you are focusing with this. So first towards the learning. Are there any other questions? Anyone? Okay, so coming back to the question that I asked relating to the schema builder limitation and benefits. So Fatima and Marnik has given the things. That's too accurate. We can use schema builder for having good visualization, more of you can say one-stop approach for building the complete data model with more integrations that can be done on a single point of single page, and the limitations is that certain features or certain functionalities we cannot just directly modify in the schema builder like field level security and all that we do in the step by step without at each and every step. Okay, so if we are using schema builder and we want those things to be configured, then we need to do that individually again. So that's one of the limitations. But apart from that, the schema builder is a good thing. It's a super thing to make the process much more easier that you can opt for. Okay, so that's the answer for that particular question. Anything else anyone would like to ask? Please feel free to post in the chat box. Otherwise, we are good to wrap up and we'll be wrapping up. Okay. One more thing, everyone. See, the session interactiveness completely depends on you guys. Okay. Like, unless until you guys will be responding to the questions by raising hands or putting the questions in the chat box, I would not be able to make the sessions much more interactive. And the session needs to be interactive. We cannot be just like this. So from the next class onwards, I request all of you to please be more attentive, more excited, let's say, for the sessions. Okay. Please be prepared with your questions. Take your time to do the modules. Bring your doubts. Post your doubts in the chat box. Have some interactions with your other participants, with me. Have some discussions. This platform is meant for that. And if we will be doing all that things at the right manner, obviously the session would be much more interesting and exciting. Because let me say this thing very clearly. My teaching style will completely depend on what responses I will be getting. Okay. It completely depends upon you. Whatever your responses will be, whatever excitement you will see, you will get the things in return. Like the third law of motion, every action will be having an equal and opposite reaction. So better to try to participate in the sessions, take your time, do the things, okay, bring in your doubts, and let's try to have a much more interactive session from the next class. And on that note, I wish you guys, or wish all of you, a very happy Diwali. Please enjoy the festival. I know I have taken 2 hours of your enjoyment. Forgive me for that. Please go ahead, enjoy the festival, have a blast with the festivities, not with crackers, most probably. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Happy Diwali again, and we'll meet in the next class. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for your time. And thank you so much, Fatima. Thank you. Okay. Okay, so I'm ending the session, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.